This usually takes a few seconds to kick in there, so just bear with me here. But yeah, I just went into this car Safeway here, and like it was almost like an emergency panic type situation. My anxiety got floored, went through the roof. This was like the only Mother's Day card that I could find in this store. And good grief, these things are getting expensive. I mean, I need to learn how to make these things at home or come up with my own, more personal type card. But yeah, this is like the last Mother's Day card that was just like an in general Mother's Day card that I could give as a husband to my wife. And yeah, total panic situation there. But I believe this cost $5.99. I mean, just for this card. I mean, holy moly, there's way cheaper ways of doing it. I mean, I know these people at home, they got these Cricut machines and stuff like that. Now that works out pretty good. Yeah, today we're literally gonna be hunting my wife because she left the house a little while ago. And typically when women just leave the men alone on a day like Mother's Day or anniversaries or stuff like that, they're deliberately doing it so you can have a chance to go out of the house and go do stuff like, purchase Mother's Day cards or flowers or cakes or, whatever the occasion is, no matter what it is. So yeah, we're just gonna, I think I know where she went. She grabbed all her fishing poles, and there's a local place to fish not too far away from here. And we're gonna go check that out, see if she's parked over there. And if she is, we might be able to see the kids catching some fish today. Hey there, appreciate you jumping in there. I think it's Alpha or Alfie. Yeah, I can't see this far away from the screen. It's only like this big. Hey, thank you. Yeah, this is from a company I work for in the summertime. But meanwhile, we're gonna try to get the heck out of here. Ooh, the car in front of me just decided to move. And by the way, if you don't know where I'm at, I'm Big John. I live here in Anchorage, Alaska. And we're just gonna cruise on out of this car Safeway parking lot and hopefully find my wife. She did leave a while ago. I got the dishes all done, the kitchen's all nice and clean. I took care of my chores for the day. And yeah, on goes the journey. Woohoo. All right, let's get out of here. Skedaddle do. Hey there, guys. I appreciate you dropping in. Yeah, Big Man Alaska here in Alaska. And I live in Anchorage, Alaska, by the way. Nice tree there. But we're driving around right now. We're trying to hunt my wife down on Mother's Day. And I got like the very last, Mother's Day card that was available in the car Safeway. It's kind of a problem up here in Alaska when we're trying to find holiday cards and stuff like that, especially if it's last minute type situations. Boy, them mountains up there look cold. And it's not very warm right now. It's pretty chilly. That's not helping. But just up the road here a little ways is a lake that my wife likes to, it's a stocked lake. They just stock like little rainbow trout in it. It's fun for the kids. It's a little local treat. But right now the salmon aren't running yet. So as soon as the salmon start running, she's gonna get out and she's gonna be down on the riverbank like every day trying to catch a king salmon. How are you? Subscribe, by the way. Hey, I appreciate you subscribing there. Yeah, I'm Big John. I talk mainly about weight loss type topics. I like doing these live streams because they get me out of the house. Oh, wow. Yeah, my mom said she used to live over here back in the 70s and 80s, like really not far away from here. I think it's off to the right in that neighborhood over there. And I did look up the address, and I found the old house, and I called my mom this morning and said, Happy Mother's Day, Mom, and made sure that, I got two moms, by the way. I was adopted at 2 years old. My biological mother lives up here in Wasilla, Alaska, and my adopted mom lives on the East Coast. So I made sure to give both of them a call this morning and let them know that I care. But yeah, I'm gonna go check this fishing hole out. Oh, I see my wife's Jeep over there. Aha, there it is. Right on. That means I found her. She's down here. We're good news. She's probably going to be like, wow, you showed up weird. There's a little trail here, so I don't want to block the trail because mountain bikes come through here and other people too. Okay, we're going to get out. We're going to go, see what's going on down here, see if my kids might have caught a fish. Now, I believe she said she was going to go to Costco this morning and buy these little shrimpies, little tiny shrimps. They use that as bait. These little trout, they're small. They're usually not very big, but they like to use, they like to bite on shrimp. Are you a bus driver? No, I don't think I can handle running people around. I have a hard enough time running my children around town, but yeah, being an actual bus driver would be pretty difficult. I am a CDL driver. I do run dump trucks in the summertime. I'm debating on whether to reapply for some of these larger trucking companies because I'm floundering right now. I kind of need to do some work, but it is what it is. The money comes and goes. The money seems to go quicker than it comes, especially this last 4 years. I mean, what a joke. We kind of got ourselves handed a whoopsie daisy with this current administration. They keep telling us everything's fine. We're going to be all right. Things are improving. What a great economy. I'm sorry. When I watch a bank account just basically get dwindled down to next to nothing, just trying to purchase everyday average things. And I live a humble life. I don't spend a lot of money on my vehicles. I don't buy lavish things or lavish gifts. We even cut our budget tight around the holidays and stuff like that. So, I mean, even for Mother's Day, the only thing I was able to get my wife was a card. I mean, it's like, really, I got to struggle. Why again? So, all right. Yeah, we are here at the lake. We're going to hop out here and take a walk down this little path and go see what I can find, see if I can find my wife, see if my kids got some fish. This should be fun. Unless, of course, you guys aren't into this, but that's all right, too. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I got this this mount here, and it's one of those phone mounts that you have to unscrew to get your device out of there. So you guys flipped around, maybe. If I can do this, I'll get it figured out here in just a second. I got my little tripod here just in case, because I might need to set the phone down at some point. But yeah, I'll get this vehicle all locked up and get on down the trail to see what's going on. Now, it's pretty nice out here. Everything's still a little bit brown. That's okay, but it's starting to green up a little bit. So yeah, it's just the little walking path that takes us down to this little point down here. And the grass is starting to come out. The trees are unfortunately not popping green yet. They're starting to, they're wanting to. I can see a lot of buds on the trees right now. But yeah, for those of you just tuning in, it's Big John here, Anchorage, Alaska. We're walking down to a little popular local fishing hole. You can usually catch some really small fish. It's a great spot to take your children. If you want to get your kids started on fishing. And of course, we got people walking the trails, riding their bikes. And here comes one now. And of course, I got a tree branch right here. Hi there. People are strange. Okay. Now, I haven't been down here in a long time, so I don't remember if I need to go this way or that way. Oh, I think I need to go over here. Yeah, because my wife is way out there on the point. But yeah, one of the little things here in Anchorage, really close to the house. I've got a nice lake. Anybody can come down here, enjoy the lake. Try out your hand at, fishing for these little bitty rainbow trout. And they stock it every year. As soon as the ice starts going out, they stock this lake with rainbow trout. And sometimes some of these trout can get pretty big in here. So we're gonna go see. What's up. I'm gonna fumble around with you guys for a second and try to get you in my tripod. That way I got a little bit more control. Ugh, there we go. Aha. That looks a little better. Yeah, we gotta go down here and see if I can find my wife. See all the homes across the lake over there. We got a loon out there in the water. That's pretty far away. I don't know if you guys can pick that out or not. Probably not. It's okay. Oh, I don't know where she is. I could have sworn I saw her from a distance. I don't see her over there. Huh. Oh, my wife is a very short native lady, and she's sitting down on the bank with my children. That's why I couldn't find her. It's probably about 50 degrees out here. It is chilly. That kind of sucks. But, all right, where's all the fish at?
I don't know, Danielle. I don't know what Danielle did.
Oh, you got everything all jaggered up in there? Oh no. So this is my wife, Mylene. That's one of my daughters. That's my other daughter. Yeah. We're down here attempting to fish, but
here, I need help, please.
You know, hopefully we can get something going here before long.
We haven't had a single bite.
No single bites?
Not a single bite. I think we got here too late and we didn't have any shrimp at the store.
Okay. Well, no shrimp. So what are you using?
Well, I tried to buy imitation crab meat in the hopes that would be good, but I stupidly put the chunk style back and grabbed the flake style, and the flake style doesn't go on a hook very well.
Oh, so what's that? What's that line attached to there?
It was attached to the pole.
Oh.
But Danielle got it all tangled up down here at the reel, and I couldn't get it to come out, so I finally cut it.
Well, that happens.
Back up, please.
What are you playing with, little girl? Huh? What are you doing? You're playing with a twig. Wow. Let's take a look around. So I hear rumors that you guys down in the lower 48 are seeing northern lights down there because there's some like crazy solar storm going on up in the sky. I mean, here in Alaska, we haven't seen anything because the sun really doesn't set this time of year. I mean, it does set a little bit, but not so much that we can actually see stuff. Take a walk along this bank here, see if we can find. Sometimes I like to go to these fishing holes because you can find fishing gear, stuff like that. Oh, this person put a trail camera up there. Hey, we're going to show you guys the trail camera and make sure the trail camera can see us. But yeah, that's what a trail camera looks like. And they got it all locked up there, so nobody will steal it, hopefully. But yeah, if you see one of these, just leave it alone. Don't damage it. I mean, you can harass it like I am right now. That's kind of cool. All right. What in the world? So far, I'm not sure why they put that trail cam up there, unless they were just trying to capture images of the ice going out. So far, I don't see much of anything. This is pretty well cleaned up. There's not a lot of trash on the ground, which is nice. You can walk out here a long ways if you got the right shoes on. You can get out here quite a ways. You'd be up to your knees. You can get a little deeper out there fishing, but it's just a nice little spot to fish. Oh, there's one piece of trash. It's always somebody got to leave their garbage. They got the lid down there on the ground. They got that. I mean, it's like, man, why? It's like, just take it with you. Take it with you when you leave. See what's over here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any goodies. It's a little too early in the season to find little fishing gifts that are left on the bank. Sometimes we can find hooks and we find lines and we pull on the lines and we get all kinds of goodies on the end. I got most of my fishing tackle over the years is from pulling up lines and old fishing poles out of the water. I don't know if you guys see that loon over there. I sell bananas, $100 each. That's amazing. I can't quite get that lucky. I'm driving a Jeep Wrangler. It's a 2000 Jeep Wrangler. Not the greatest, but definitely not the worst. It's got that little inline 4 that makes a lot of noise. But yeah, you got a bicycle riding across the path over there. Super quiet out here today. I thought more people would be awake and moving around on Mother's Day, maybe going for walks and stuff with Mom. You know, I didn't even know it was Mother's Day until last night. I was kind of horrified. I was like, wow. I was out doing a live stream yesterday, driving around town, and I didn't realize that I should have been going to the store and hopefully finding a better card than the one I found. Mother Nature is great, and it's for everybody. Go outside today. Take your moms outside. Give your moms a phone call. You know, tell them you love them, even if you're mad at them. You know, they'll appreciate it. If she hangs up on you, that's her problem. But at least you try. You know, I haven't always had the best relationship with my moms. So, and I say moms because I have two. That's just the way life is. You know, sometimes we make them mad. Sometimes they make us mad. Still got to show them a little bit of appreciation.
I feel like it's getting to be too late now. You can always try in the evening again.
We're going to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't get a single bite, and it just feels like it's getting late.
Okay.
Every time I've come fishing here, they usually stop biting by about noon on the dot. And
Oh,
it's
okay.
almost that.
Yeah. Nice day. Can't complain.
Yeah. It's
Beautiful out here.
We can try again in the evening. I was just telling them. Maybe not tonight because it's school night, but school's almost out.
When's school out again? Completely?
2 Wednesdays from now.
2 Wednesdays.
Yeah, not this Wednesday, but Wednesday next week.
Okay. Then I'll be stuck with you guys until my job starts back up. Then we can actually make some money.
Did you see how these leaves look right now?
No. I have not. Let's check out some leaves. Get you in real close. See if we can see the details. Oh, those are pretty. Wow. Check that out. Weird. I've never seen them look quite like that. I'm usually coming out here later in the season. They don't look like that. That's weird.
Yeah, it's like the closer to the tip, the more closed they are.
Yeah, this is Alaska in the springtime. Pretty soon, all of this is going to be, all these little greens, they're going to pop up with these big fat leaves, and it's going to look pretty.
When you like look across the lake, you won't even be able to see into the trees unless, you know, like the person or the animal is out close to the edge. I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's all just popping out. The green's just showing.
Unfortunately, we didn't get any fish. Kids are fishless today. They tried.
And they were talking about, we're hungry for fish.
Yeah. Yeah, these fish here are pretty decent. They're edible. There's something that we can eat. The lake's not all contaminated with trash. So we have eaten fish out of here. The children love them, you know, when they're cooked up. Yeah, crazy looking tree over here. This thing's got a lot of stuff going on it. Huh. Weird. Got all the dead leaves from last year. That's just leaves from last year. Pretty cool. Does look like we might have a storm coming in today. I'm not sure. So when we start seeing these clouds like way over there, you see how they're all starting to billow up. It means they're starting to get a lot of moisture. And if we look off this way, it's all complete cloud cover over this way by the sun. So it looks like the wind is coming towards me right now. And who knows, in a little while, we might actually get some rain or something. I don't know. I was hoping for a nice day, you know, something where we can just get out and wander and do stuff, because it's what I'm able to do now since I lost weight. The last time I came down here was over a year ago, and I was in so much pain. I was 435 pounds, and just walking a slow pace just like this would hurt me. And now I just don't care. I'm able to come out here and listen to the birds and see the sunshine, and I got a gentle breeze blowing in my face. I'm enjoying this for a change. I mean, this used to be like punishment to me coming out here, you know, because everything hurt. Crazy how 1 year of just focusing on your food and your weight changes everything. Changes everything. Just 1 year. I lost 132 pounds in 1 year. My feet are improved, my legs are improved. Hey, anybody want to see what moose poop looks like? This is what moose poop looks like. And if you don't know, they make earrings out of stuff like this, and it's really just all wood. I mean, there's like no nasty stuff in there, because what the moose do is they run around in the winter time and they eat these little tips. They eat the tips off. You know, they'll be snacking on these right now, these little buds. They try to strip the bark of anything, and that's what makes these little wood pellets. Now you could actually pick this stuff up, try it out, and use them for fire starters too. I've done that, you know, when I went camping. Is there anything you need me to carry? I can carry something. I got hands.
Oh, that's record.
Oh my goodness.
These ones? You carry those.
So yeah, this is my family.
Give that to Dad. Dad offered to carry something. He can carry that.
I can carry that, no problem. I can carry.
It's trying to sprinkle.
Oh, is it?
Sunny.
Yeah. Told you. A little bit of rain coming in right over this way.
Look,
I had a
eagles.
feeling.
I know it's random. I'm sorry.
I can't
There's
see it.
eagles.
Oh, there's an eagle way up there in the clouds. There's two of them. Yeah, they're up there just doing their thing.
There's the
Wow. See if we can. Now, I when I'm looking at the phone right now, all I see is black because the sun's shining right in my face, and I got these silly transition lenses on. And every time the sun comes out, they automatically change colors. Cool. Guess we're gonna head back to the car, eh?
Yeah. My
Okay.
phone beeped. I was like, what was that?
Oh, somebody saying Happy Mother's Day.
My phone had a whole bunch of, it looked like junk notifications
Right?
from apps and stuff. Girls, come grab your tackle box, please.
All right. Well, they had fun.
Yep.
Even when they didn't catch anything.
Oh yeah. A bad day fishing still beats a good day at work.
I just wish I had some work to complain about. It'll come. It'll come soon. Oh, I can't see any of the buttons on here. It's starting to rain. Everything's getting weird. Hey, do I look like a 70-year-old man looking over my glasses right now?
The day off and spending it with my family.
Let's see. What do we got going on there here? Atchies. Da-da-da-da-da. Well, does look like one. Joint now. I agree. He hasn't lost a...
Hold on, let me turn my camera on.
maybe 5 pounds last year. I don't know who you guys are talking about. I'll have to look at that when I get back to the car. I can't read the comments there. That's okay. We're gonna head back to the car. Gotta load this bag up. Get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't get to it.
Oh,
Can't
let's see
reach
here.
it.
You guys don't want to stare at me for the walk, do you? You want to walk down the trail with me. That's way funner. At least I think it would be.
What, Danielle?
Try to be compassionate towards the people watching.
Oh, Danielle, if you only knew.
It's not every day people from faraway places can just take a random look at Alaska, you know, real time, what it looks like for us. Looks like somebody built a campfire here over the winter. Maybe two. I came out here and had a bonfire when there was snow on the ground.
Rainbows anywhere, though, Nina?
Which is innocent enough, but it kind of wrecks the trail, so they'll have to come out and fill the holes.
One of the eagles landed in that tree over there.
Yeah.
One of the people that lives over there.
There's an eagle way over there. Oh, that's why the eagles hang out here. Somebody over there in the house feeds them.
Yeah. I think they breed here every year, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
There's a couple years.
Now, if you guys don't know anything about the eagles up here, bald eagles are not exactly the prettiest things, especially when they're close up. They like to, if you have cats or small dogs, Yeah, they'll definitely hook their talons into those things, bring them back to the nest, and feed them to their babies. They hunt wild rabbits, especially the baby rabbits, any rabbits for that matter. They try to just grab a hold of them. And you're having a hard time with that pole there.
Yes, I am. There we go. I'm trying to get my 360 going. So, girls, did you have fun? Yeah.
That's why we walk with our poles facing backwards. That way they don't get caught up in the trees. See how when you're hiking through these trails, there's a lot of little tree branches. Catch the tip of your pole. House is right there next to the trail. Alaska. I was so happy when I came up here too. This is an amazing place to be. I mean, even if you don't get too far out of the city, there's still a ton of stuff to do here in the city. I lived in Wasilla for years, owned a couple homes out there. Me and the wife lived in one, and then I had a couple other homes bought and sold over the years. Oh, there's a drainage hole down there that's just full of garbage. Yeah, pretty soon this drainage is going to be covered up with so much green, you're not even going to see it. I hear a dog. There's a little dog over there somewhere. Little ankle biter. Whew. Wow, this feels good right here. That sun is kicking on me right now. That feels so nice. I gotta wear this shirt. It's like a flannel type shirt. I wear it kind of like a jacket. So you might see me wearing this often. Maybe even through construction season. What are you saying?
There's usually forget-me-nots all throughout the trees here, and I was just saying I can't wait till they pop out.
Oh, the pine cones. Pine cones all over the trail. Somebody had to put their handiwork on the frickin' park sign over there. Frickin' genius. People do stuff. Drives me nuts. Uh-oh. Hey, you guys know what this symbol is over here? If you know, you know.
That teeny tiny one. It's kind of curved. Yep. That's where the car keys are. Did you find it?
See if you can get them out.
It's a little small pocket. It's just big enough for some sunglasses.
Where are you going after this?
Oh, no, not that. Oh.
And the zipper is curved, girls.
Well, this one here got a curved zipper. There's a tripod in there. That's not it. Or this one here, most likely. All right. There we go. All right, we need to shut these too. So as soon as she takes this off, she's going to throw this stuff all over the ground. All right.
I try to take it off gently because that's where I used to put my 360.
It is locked.
There you go. There you go.
So this was a trip just to break the line in, get the line wet, just feel good about casting, and to munch out on snacks.
This was a Mother's Day trip. It's Mother's Day.
That too.
She got out to celebrate Mother's Day. It's perfectly okay to do that.
Oh yeah.
That's the reason why I chased her down. There you go.
Thank you.
Woohoo!
Well, where's the water?
All right, if you look up the road there, you can see the mountains. Looks like there's
Did we leave it
there's
down
still a
there?
lot of snow up there.
Wait, it might be in the bag.
Yeah, check the bag.
It's here in the bag. We thought we left something down there. There you go.
These tires. These are Milestar Patagonia MTs. These things are absolutely amazing in the wintertime. We don't live up in the hills, so these work incredibly well for the snow because they got just enough siping right here, and they're designed to run on this tread right here in the wintertime. So overinflating to like 36 to 38 pounds puts you right in this patch here where the siping is. And then in the summertime, you drop them down a little bit in pressure, and these lugs here help clean out all the all the mud from the tires, and it actually just throws them up. You know, a little insider Alaskan type tips there. Oh, what did I do? I pressed the button and I can't see anything.
Just don't go down Myleen's way.
Don't go down Myleen's way? Okay.
Yeah, with these tires.
Yeah, you get stuck. You get stuck, and then the little yellow Jeep has to come rescue you.
Yeah, that was... I'll never forget that.
That was last year. This little Jeep, I just bought the stank thing, and I had to run it all the way out to Big Lake. I mean, it was a long day, and I had to bring out some extra handyman jacks, high lift jacks, whatever you guys call them, and that was the key to saving everything, was those jacks. Got our Jeep that was on the frame up out of the mud. Then we could start yanking on it. But we had a lot of help. It wasn't just me showing up, so we had relatives and we had friends that came out to help us.
Even friends of friends.
Yeah.
Friends of relatives.
All right, where are you heading next?
I was thinking home.
Home? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I haven't heard from Kyla for a few hours now.
All right. Yeah, our family's here. They're at the zoo right now.
If they came in.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they made it in yet.
Oh, look, car.
Ooh, car.
Ooh, car. All right, I'm gonna fumble around. I might take a little ride. I gotta check the chat and see what's going on.
Okay.
Then, yeah, I'll meet you at the house here in a little while.
Sounds good.
Okay, I love you.
I love you too.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
I hope you had a good fishing trip. Okay, let's fumble our way back into the vehicle, I guess. Then I can take these glasses off that are just tinted from the dang sunshine. Holy moly, what a pain. Ah! Oh, I thought I was going to lose my door. People don't pay attention. People don't pay attention at all. Yeah, we're just driving around, Jill. Thanks for dropping in. I went down to the lake there. I don't know if you caught part of that. Hey, look, I'm bald. You guys know that? I got like no hair up here, and it's like my forehead is extended now because I lost so much hair. And I like it. I like it. I like not having hair. I remember when I was young, it was a big thing to not be balding. So everybody was all big on those just for men stuff, and the browning. People were self-conscious about the gray. I like the gray. I always liked the gray. Even on my dad, I thought it was pretty cool. My wife just drove past. She's heading back to the house with the children. She's happy I showed up. She doesn't know I got a Mother's Day card yet, so she'll find that out later when I get home. But I'm surprised in this Jeep, I always have pens handy. I don't have a freaking pen to write on the card, so now I'm gonna have to go home and find a pen and do the whole like, don't look at me, I got something, and they know. Wives know just about everything, so don't think you're getting over on them when you're doing dumb stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, let me take these off for a second. I want to see what's going on here. I have not been able to pay much attention to this. I'm gonna go all the way back up to the top. All right, there, Rebecca. Hello, what you doing? There's the battleground memes. You're probably not here anymore, but yeah, I was chasing the wife down. Bought her a Mother's Day card. Are you fine? You from Salam? Yeah, I'm not sure what that means. Let's see. How are you? I subscribed. Yes, I appreciate you there. I think it's Ollie. Is that Ollie? Ollie Porter. Sagardo says hello. What you're driving? I answered that hopefully already. A Jeep, 2000 Jeep Wrangler. I'm not a bus driver. Let's see. Somebody sells bananas. Corn. You are getting a subscriber. Hey, thank you there, Corn. I appreciate you. Yeah, we do these just random live streams. I mean, I try to focus on somewhat of a topic right off the bat. So, like, if I have a title or a thumbnail, just expect me to just ramble on about whatever it should be. It could be talking weight loss, could be talking about, like today's video, chasing my wife down, getting her a happy Mother's Day card, because that's a topic for today. It's relevant, and people might watch it after it's uploaded. I don't expect people to come back and watch like an hour and a half live stream. They can skim through it. They might find some interesting stuff, or if they're just looking for scenery, we turn the camera around. Let's see. Great to hear. I am walking in the park right now, listening to you. That's Randall. Hey there, Randall. Thank you. Had a stroke. Oh, had a stroke in August. Still trying to recover. Like to watch your post. I thank you, Randall. I hope you're okay from your stroke. My our Aka had a stroke, and I'm surprised it didn't kill her. I think she was in Nome at the time, and they had to evacuate her from Nome, Alaska, and send her down here to Anchorage so she could get taken care of. That was pretty serious. And that stroke really screwed her up. We had to teach her, how to talk and stuff like that, and eat and do certain things, and it was a long process getting her back to good health. And she's fine now. She's not 100%, maybe like 95% better, but scary. Yeah, strokes are terrifying. That was one reason why I started focusing on my health, is because I was kind of worried about strokes and heart attacks, because I was like 1 foot in the grave when I started losing weight. And that's the majority of the topics that I talk about, is weight loss, and how to prevent like diabetes, fasting practices, how I lost 100 pounds, and how I'm fasting now. Because right now I'm doing a 65-hour fast that started yesterday after dinner time, and that's going to roll on into Tuesday around 11 a.m. I'll be able to eat again, and which is good, because today's a holiday. There's going to be snacks. There might be treats when I get home. There could be cheesecake. Now, cheesecake is something I will eat once in a while, but only on a special occasion. And as long as I keep it on a special occasion, it's perfectly acceptable. Let's see. Nice truck, my man. Hey there. Thank you. Let's see. He looks well, good for his age. Hey, I appreciate that. Bush boy. I mean, I'm 50 years old, guys, but I feel like I'm 30. 1 year ago, I couldn't hardly get out and walk on these trails without being in severe pain. And now I can actually do stuff. And it's not because I went to the gym. It's not because I exercise. It's absolutely not because I ate a bunch of vegetables. I eat 90%, 98% meats now. And that's why I can get out and do these things. I can go for long hikes and bike rides now, and I'm not winded. I don't need my inhaler anymore. And I only eat meat. I mean, the majority of my foods are meat. 80-20 burger patties. They call it minced meat in other countries. But yeah, it's just ground beef, ground meat, with a good amount of fat added to it. I poop like a normal person. I poop better than when I was eating vegetables. I was constantly constipated when I was on the prescribed diet of eat more vegetables, have more fiber in your gut. It was horrible. I mean, it was almost like a medical condition. I had something going on with my behind, and stuff wasn't coming out like it should. It was too hard. It was like a freaking log. And that doesn't happen when you're on a meat-based diet. And my cholesterol numbers and my HDL, they're a little bit higher, but as long as I'm not adding in all the nonsense type overly processed foods, not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. I eat pounds and pounds of bacon. I eat pounds and pounds of meat. I eat tons of fat. I eat healthy fat. Your body knows what to do with the fat, the natural fats. So that's why it's all super important. Let's say no to vegetables. I don't say 100% no to vegetables. I say take them out for a period of time, and then treat yourself similar to you would treat like an infant. So we're removing everything for a little while, and then we're slowly adding stuff back in. So I did 100% carnivore for a period of time, and I was as strict as I could be. I couldn't say that I was 100% strict. I was as strict as I could be, because we all have our weaknesses. We all have our vices. And it's about what we do when the camera's turned off that really matters. But I was mentally prepared to be really, really strict for 2 or 3 weeks, and that's what I tried to do. It might not have been 100% perfect. There might have been a handful of blueberries in there, or maybe a piece of onion once in a while. But the thing is I tried to get as much out of my system as possible, and then I was picking something and adding it back in. I even did this with coffee for a period of time. Just to see, because sometimes coffee does different things to other people. It's not just for a morning drink to give you a little bit of energy. So I took that out for a period of time, and I put it back in, and I didn't experience any problems at all. Black pepper, that's something I'm trying to avoid right now, because that does promote a little bit of inflammation. Black pepper is a seed, and a lot of seeds promote inflammation type situations. So yeah, I got to watch out with the black pepper and other seasonings, such as like garlic. So I can have a little bit of garlic, but it has to be, pretty small amounts. And that little bit of garlic has a lot of oxalates in it. I am prone to getting kidney stones. And I think a lot of the reasons I'm prone to getting kidney stones is because of the, previous geniuses that said you need to eat a lot of vegetables, you need to eat raw spinach, you need to eat more nuts. And guess what? That was a bad idea because that created a problem. So I mean, these people try to come up with these genius ideas, these health coaches and nutritionists that think they know everything, and when they hear somebody talking about eating a meat-based diet, they think we're all wackadoodle cuckoo. Don't care because this works for me. I'm happy to be happy. Let's see. You're on a great way. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to do my best there. I mean, this is just one of those things. I agree John's lost 135 pounds and looking more and more buff. That's got me confused because I'm really not going out and lifting weights. I do lift some weights now, but I don't lift them in a frequency like I used to when I was deliberately trying to build muscle. Get them beefy biceps. I don't lift weights like that. They're like super lightweight now, but I lift them and I don't count anymore. So I'll get 225-pound weights in each hand and I just lift them until I can't. And then I go to the other arm, but I hold this arm up at about a 90 degree while I'm doing the other arm. So I'm just pumping away until I can't do it anymore. And then by the time I'm powered out on this arm, I'll hold this arm up and then I'll switch to the other arm and I'll just do this over and over and over again, not counting a thing until I can't go anymore. And I'll do that as much as I can until I can only do about 10 per each arm, or I just feel like I can't go any longer. That's kind of what I do. Coconut oil. What about coconut oil? Coconut oil. I do coconut oil once in a while. Not very often anymore. I used coconut oil for a reason. When I was transitioning from the vegetables and the fruits over to a more meat-based diet, your digestion gets all goofy. So I was using coconut oil as a tool to help ease my digestion pains. That was a hard one too to get over because there were so many signals that my body was trying to tell me something was wrong. I just had to learn how to educate myself through it, and I did over a period of time. There's a long transition. I mean, at least for me, there was. I'm talking like a good 2 to 3 months to transition myself away from the vegetables and fruits and start getting on into more serious type meat eating. Increasing the fat content was one of the most important aspects of the transition. That was super important, by the way. But yeah, the coconut oil, that did help with my digestion issues. There's also some other benefits to, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. I was adding it into my cup of coffee, letting it melt. Although I did not like the way it tasted in my coffee. At first I did, and then a couple days later, I just didn't care for it after a period of time, and then I just got rid of it. Now, other people add butter, a tablespoon of butter into their coffee, have pretty good luck with that. I wasn't big on the butter. I tried it for a period of time. It kind of simulates adding heavy cream, but it gives you that extra fat, especially first thing in the morning to help get your gut going, get bile production up so we can start accepting more food for the day. It's kind of a helpful tool when you're fasting. So if you come out of a fast, you can start to break your fast with just butter. You can take some butter and put it in your coffee, drink your coffee, and you're starting to break your fast because you're adding in extra fats. That's why it's important not to add cream or butter while you're fasting, because you're actually starting to break the fast at that point, because it's starting to create bile because they're setting up your gut for more food. And then it's going to make the fast harder because you just set your gut up for food. So your brain's going to trick you into thinking that you're hungry when you shouldn't be hungry because you're doing a fast, and it's easy to break a fast that way. But yeah, we're going to cruise on down the road for a little bit. See what is going on here. But yeah, let's see. We've got 15 people in the stream. I appreciate everybody that liked the stream so far. That's a pretty good number there. We got 15 people in, 10 people like the stream. It's always helpful for us if you guys like the stream. It's just simple. You just go up top here, either side. I don't know what side you guys see your 3 buttons on. Just click those 3 buttons, hit that like button. It's not going to hurt anybody. It doesn't cost any money. Neither does interacting or leaving comments. That's also helpful. All right, let's take a ride. I got to get out of here, and then I got to go home and spend the rest of the day with my wife for Mama's Day. She knows where I'm going. She knows I'm kind of out here just roaming around with you guys. It's just kind of what we do. So I'll probably drive around for 15 minutes, just randomly through the neighborhoods. Check it out, show you guys around. I don't know if you can see those mountains up there very well. What is going on? You're bugging out on me. That is something that bugs me about this particular camera, is that it just wants to autofocus all the time, and I can't just set it up so where it's just solid. We're gonna pull over for just a second, because maybe if I can just tip you back just a little bit, it'll, because yeah, this autofocus drives me nuts. It's one thing I don't like about cheap cell phones. They get glitchy cameras. Alright, where am I? I gotta figure out where I am. I think my wife said there's a trailer park up here that she grew up in somewhere. She's been they lived here in Anchorage for a period of time, and then I think they moved the trailer out to Wasilla, which is quite a ways. I mean, that's a good 46, 47 miles from here where they moved the trailer home, and that's where it sits now, is out in Wasilla. And the reason I met my wife is because I owned the home at the end of the road. Then I left for a while, left Alaska, and then I came back to Alaska, bought another home just up the road from her place. And they were always outside, you know, with the kids at the school bus stop. So that's kind of how we got the, you know, beginning aspect of us getting to know one another. But when me and my wife first met, we were just friends. You know, seriously, just friends. You know, she was in a bad situation going through a breakup. I was in a bad situation going through a breakup too. And we were just trying to help each other get over that hurdle. And it wasn't an easy hurdle to get over for either one of us. So yeah, we didn't focus on boyfriend-girlfriend type stuff. We'd hang out, watch movies, sit on separate couches. And we did that for like months. And when she was having a mental breakdown, she would come over to my house, and we'd talk through it, just hang out, joke, smoke cigarettes. You know, just the normal type situation most friends would do. And then one day, like out of the blue, she decided to not sit on the couch on the other side of the room. She came over to my couch. That's when things sparked. That happened. And then after that, we were all, you know, we were pretty much connected at the hip after that, even though we were still trying to push each other away. You know, because we were emotionally broken at the time. And then over a couple of years, yeah, we wound up enjoying each other's company enough to actually get married and settle down and have a child. You know, that's where my little daughter came from, one of them. My other daughter, that's from her previous relationship. She's a joy. She's a wonderful joy to have around. I don't know where I am. I don't know where I'm going. I have the general idea. I know what I'm in between, but I'm probably getting, the mountains are up there, and that guy's trying to kill me. Idiot. People driving around like they're in Texas. So yeah, this is a whole new neighborhood for me. I haven't really been around here. Just tooling around. Just kind of out here checking it out, see what it looks like. Going up a hill. A little squirrely sign. People spin out here all the time. That's what that means. It's a pretty cool place. Huh. Now Anchorage is littered with all of these split entry homes. There's so many split entry. Oh wow, weird. Huh. I had no idea that this came out to Muldoon. Okay. Well, here I am. I'm on Muldoon. Muldoon's one of the many main roads that kind of swings us around. Let's get out of here. Whee! Where does this road go? We're going to turn left on East 20th Ave. I have no idea where that goes either. It did Here looks like it's snowing up in the mountains right now, which is totally possible. Totally annoying, totally possible as well. So I've been out and I've done several of these drives, and this Jeep here just does great on gas. It's got that little 4-cylinder. It sounds like crap, but it does well on gas, especially on these little trips around town for a couple hours. Just showing people what's up. Probably tired of hearing that blinker, so we'll shut it off because that annoys me as well. I mean, I'm in the left turn lane. People know where I'm going, or at least they should. Come on, it's my turn. 1, 2, 3, my turn. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, 1, 2, 3, my turn. Still nothing. We're gonna get a turn here soon. Good grief. Let's go. What am I waiting for? What is everybody waiting for? This is the thing that bugs me about these traffic lights here. We got all these people sitting at these traffic lights and not a soul is moving. Oh, I think I know where I am. Maybe. Yeah. I don't think this road really goes back to anything except for a neighborhood. Some of these little neighborhoods off to the left that mold in and take you far up into the mountains. This is just looks like one of the suburbs. Now I had a friend, I think it was this place up here on the left. He was looking at purchasing this home on the left where that red truck is. And we were trying to figure out how to fit a big truck in the yard. There's a birch tree there. It's also a split entry home. And I was like, man, these things are just old. They're old, they're run down. A split entry home is not a good home if you're old. If you have mobility issues, because you walk in the front door and you got to go up or down the stairs. That's your options. I think this neighborhood does a big loop. It might have a couple exits. I'm not sure. We're gonna ride on around the corner, see what's up. Got this ding dong behind me, wanting to run me over. I don't know why, people, stop it. Oh, you're all blurred out because there's probably like one drop of water on the window. Sorry about that. I'm not staring at the screen. I just happened to glance over and I saw that it was all blurred. Right now, yeah, Alaska does look a little depressing right now. But that changes really fast. I like it when there's a lot of snow on the ground. There's a lot of snow on the mountains. It looks really, really pretty. Let's see. Where does this go? All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just going to loop us right back around, take us out. Sometimes it's just fun to get out, drive around. When the yard sales start picking up, which they'll start picking up soon, that's a fun time for Alaskans. That's also a great way to get out and buy a lot of new stuff for the house at an inexpensive price, because people move up here and then they suddenly move. It's not like a quick thing. They might live here for 2 or 3 years. They might have a family emergency down in the south, so they literally abandon ship and they're out of here. So they sell stuff at a really cheap price. I think that might be dead end down there. I don't know. I'm not going that way. We'll go this way. Usually when you see these little wood poles on the side, that means there's a park. And yep, there's a park here. That's a good indicator that there's a park here. They don't want people driving over there and ruining everything. There is a nice little park in there with a playground. I didn't know it was here. Looks like a fun place to take the kids to play. Got about 4 or 5 kids in there right now hanging out. I don't have my kids with me, so they're gonna run away. Okay. Wonder where this road goes. Anchorage police car down there. Oh, all right. This looks like I might be able to go somewhere. Ooh, nice Jeep. Little Rubicon. Similar to this one, but red and a lot newer and more expensive. Rubicons are expensive. Hey there. Appreciate you saying hello. Somebody saying hi. Hi, Big John here in Alaska. We're just tooling around the neighborhoods in Alaska to see what's going on. And of course it's gonna start raining. That's okay. Let's go. Nice little Jeep Cherokee sitting there. Jeep Cherokees are kind of nice. There's a ton of Jeep Cherokees up here. You'll find Jeep Cherokees all over the place. They're pretty reliable. They're affordable. They got four-wheel drive and they kind of get around. Now I'm looking at the ground when I look at this. That guy just waved me on. But when I don't know where I'm at, I just look at the ground and I see how the gravel kind of swept around this way. That tells me it's usually a heavily traveled location, so it's either going to take me into a busy neighborhood where people live, or it's going to take me back out to Muldoon. And that's where we started. Alright, let's see here. I think we'll turn right. Take you guys on over this way. I'm watching for people, watching for cars barreling off this hill. There's a hill over to my left, and I know even myself, I come down this hill pretty quick once in a while. Okay, we're safe. Let's go! Balthazar Tire Shop. Weird. Ah. Now there's a trailer park down here. I haven't really driven through there in a while. This trailer park was an absolute freaking disaster this winter. I refused to go in there because it was a one-lane road. So if you didn't live there, it was inappropriate to drive in there at the time. Because anybody trying to get out, you would have had to back up, get out of the way in somebody's driveway. But I wanted to run through there anyways, just to check it out. I like to look around, see what's for sale, if any of these homes are for sale. Sometimes you can find a gem, like totally accidentally. Hey, this guy's a veteran. Thank you for your service. Very nice. He drives one of those newer Jeeps. Says that they go fast. It's safe. Yeah, they do go fast coming off that hill. But it's Mother's Day. Most people are at home, chilling out. People are riding around right now, back and forth to the valley. Go visit mom. Hopefully have a good day. Now my biological mom, she's out at the camp. She's about 2 to 3 hours away. We're gonna turn right up here into this trailer park. See if I can get lost in here for a little while. This first place is kind of beat the crap. There's like a line of cars everywhere. Holy smokes, look at all these cars. Pretty dog. Yes. Pretty dog with its owner outside. Holy crap, these places are really close together. And my home's pretty close together too. And I live in a trailer park, so I'm not judging people by the fact they live in a trailer park, but I do like to come through and cruise these trailer parks, because who knows, at some point I might want to leave that trailer park and go somewhere else. So it's a good idea to cruise around in the summertime and in the wintertime and see what places look like. Because this was a one-lane road. Right here I'm in the center of the road. I got this crazy kid coming at me. Don't want to run him over. But yeah, you could only drive one vehicle through here at a time. And could you imagine first thing in the morning when all these people wake up, have to go to work, trying to get out of here? Man, so many cars. Holy smokes. Good grief. And I'm looking around. Some of these homes are kind of nice. If you know anything about trailer homes, some of these places are kind of nice. Because it's not what's on the outside, it's what's on the inside. I wanted to go up there, but there's a little kid in the way. So we're gonna ride around the other way, stay away from that kid. This is a mailbox bank. Oh, that'd be fun to drive my Jeep that. I'd probably get in trouble though. Still looks like fun. Yeah, we're cruising the trailer parks in Anchorage, Alaska. I like cruising the trailer parks anyways, just seeing what's up. There looks like a bunch of crap on the ground right there. I probably ran over a bunch of nails. That would be my luck. And I put a bike rack on the back of this Jeep so I can just randomly load up my bike and go for bike rides. And I had to take my spare tire off. So if I got a flat tire right now, I'd have to call the wife and have her load up the spare tire and bring it to me. That kind of sucks. Well, there's another YouTuber up there in Alaska. He said he lived over here. This neighborhood, I think it was this one here. And it kind of went by the wayside. Oh, that's a big hole right there. Good grief. It's pretty common to see this type of stuff. We got graders and we got a loader in somebody's yard. What in the world? Where does this go? Huh. Oh, let's go this way. Hey, this is fun. Ah. Weird. Oh, that place is for sale. That's a nice looking place there. But the holes in the front, like there's serious holes here. I wouldn't want my girls playing out here in the street. Kind of happy where we're living right now. Now, trailer park life is kind of neat because like each street is considered like its own like micro neighborhood. So you might live in a trailer park with 100 or 1,000 trailers, but you're only gonna know, you know, people that are like right around you, like within 5 to 10 trailers. Ugh. Yeah, these people got some nice vehicles in their yard. Oh, huh. I think I know where I'm at. I think I came over here and did some groundwork on one of these lots. Might not be this park, it might be one. Oh, I think it's the park across the street. I don't know if it's a part of this one or not. Ugh. Got some flex going on there at the bumps. Some of these bumps are good size. Ugh. Hey there, Felix. I think I just saw Felix in there. How you doing, buddy? Gotta wait on this this navigator that looks all beat to hell. It's too bad they don't build these vehicles anymore. These new vehicles with real bumpers. I mean, the bumpers are just crap. You hit one little thing, and all of a sudden you got to go out and replace your bumper. Mason Drive. Over here to the left. Oh, that guy looks like he's living out of his van. Which is normal now. Oh, this is, wow. Interesting little area. There's a park bench over there in the weeds. Huh. Now, I think this was the lot up here on the left-hand side where I actually did some groundwork. And there's a new place in there now. Interesting. Probably can't see it because this camera doesn't have a very wide lens, but yeah, that's definitely the piece of property. And it looks like all brand new trailer got set up in there. They did a little foundation. That was probably the dirt we were bringing in, so they could do a foundation and put a new home on top of it. And then across the street aren't exactly the prettiest places, but as long as you got good neighbors, I don't care what the place looks like across the street. As long as they're good people. And here in Alaska, we're a little eccentric. So, alright, we're gonna head out of this way. Go this way, get the heck out of here. This rain is really bugging up my windshield. It's almost like there's a chemical in the rain that's just creating this weird smear on my window, because it's just rain. And I'm not driving through the mud or anything. So there's really no reason that my window should be smearing. Yeah, super annoying. What are they doing? Putting chemicals in the clouds? Whee! gonna start heading towards the house. The stream's gone on for over an hour now. Let's see where we're going now. Brings me back out to Muldoon. Red light. Just in time. Give me a chance to see what you guys are saying, if you're saying anything at all. Let's see, Felix says, hey John, yeah, hey Felix, on Anchorage exploring, yeah, just driving around. I mean, it gives me something to do, and I'm not like sitting down and creating real videos, which is something I probably should be doing. But since it's Mother's Day and we're gonna have family over the house, I don't have a lot of options as far as video creation. And I like these live streams too, because you know, people can ask me questions. I can kind of answer them if I can catch the questions. But yeah, it's raining. Got blue sky over that way. I should have drove on that side of the town instead of over here. This dang rain is annoying. And I got the camera as far away from the windshield as possible so it won't do that crazy blur crap. I don't like that. Da-da-da-da-da. Come on. Can I have a turn too? There's like non-stop cars coming. Where is everybody going today besides Mom's house? Maybe this is all the people going over there to the plaza so they can get Mama's Day, you know, gifts and cards. So it is Mother's Day. Oh, good grief. Yay! It's gonna be my turn. Alright. We're out and about. You guys hear my little 4 cylinders? Now I notice when I'm filming with the Insta360 camera, it looks like I'm going 100 miles an hour. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just the type of lens that it has. Because it's a round lens, it's not a flat lens. But it makes me look like I'm going way faster than what I'm going. This Jeep's not very fast itself. I'm lucky it does as well as it does. But anyways, happy Mother's Day to anybody that's a mom out there if you happen to be on the stream. Just out here cruising around Anchorage. Now, okay, there's a bridge up here. You guys, if you're just listening, if you have a chance to actually watch, you know, what's going on here. But this bridge is the craziest freaking bridge we have. And it's literally just an up and over bridge. But they take us off on the left-hand side of the bridge, and the other traffic's coming out on the right-hand side of the bridge, and it kind of crisscrosses on either side. It's ridiculous how they have this bridge designed. It's confusing to the brain. It's confusing to the people that live here all the time. But yeah, I'm gonna be swinging off over here to the left-hand side of the bridge. It's just nuts. I don't know why they did this. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But apparently they had a good idea, and it might work, it might not work. But I think what the whole process is they want to take us over here so they can release traffic from the other side a little quicker, you know, vice versa on both sides. Because this was a really backed up intersection, especially around rush hour traffic and coming inbound and going out. So maybe it does something. I'm just very opinionated on crazy freaking designs. Somebody drove off this over the wintertime. They went off and over the rail. You see this fencing here? They went off the bridge right there because there was a lot of snow. And we had a lot of snow and it packed down to hard ice. Normally the state comes through and removes that snow, so that doesn't happen. Immediately after the accident, they came through and took all the snow off the shoulder. They should have done that before the accident happened, but that guy survived. Flew off the bridge and survived. Crazy. hot. It's not me, I'm not drunk. Alright. I'm just happy it's not snowing. Usually turn yellow as soon as you get to them. Oh, I'm gonna make it. No way. Sweet. Hey, it's not raining right here. I should have came this way a while ago. I think the storm's moving across. Particular direction I'm going, guys. Just kind of wandering around, having a good time. Who's in the stream still? Somebody drop me a comment in there so I know people are alive. Says there's 10 people watching. Who's here? Anybody? Anybody left? Oh, here comes a little airplane. Yeah, just cruising the back neighborhoods here in Anchorage, Alaska, running around the subdivisions, seeing what stuff looks like. This is what it looks like in the springtime. Oh, grief. This was one of the roundabouts that I actually helped build, and they cut out all these trees over here because this was a hidey hole right in front of us right here for the drug addicts. They would hide in there and do their drugs. Well, they cut all those trees down. It might be a different intersection, but I think that was the one. I mean, I spent a lot of time working on that. Sometimes I was out here waiting for the concrete to dry, and we call that up here concrete watch, because you don't want anybody just stumbling into your wet concrete. So we had it all taped off, and I was almost fighting people to get them to stay out of the job site at times, because they just walk through the job site aimlessly and they fall into holes. Hey, that's free. Too bad I don't have room for that. It's a Bowflex or something similar. Yeah, I remember working in this neighborhood for a while. It gets weird around here after the sun goes down. But when the sun's up, it's pretty nice. There's not a whole lot going on. What a stupid thing. These little roundabouts. Crazy. Oh, okay. I gotta take my hat off. I gotta get home and I gotta give my wife her mom's estate card. Let's see. Oh, you're just listening while walking? Well, I thank you there, Felix. I appreciate it. Either which way. Probably can't even see what's on your screen of your phone if you're out walking. That's usually my problem, because I can't see what's going on. Especially if it's sunny out, and then my glasses start tinting, and then I really can't see the screen. Wow, they got a baseball game going on over there. There's a lot of people in the park today. They even got the scoreboard all lit up. That's pretty cool. Neat. Whole bunch of people in the park today. And here comes the rain. La la la. So hey, what's the price of gas where you guys are at? Your gas price is going down, or I know the gas price here has just been strange. I mean, it went up a ways. We thought it was going to get up to $10 a gallon at one point. Then it was like they deliberately forced it down for a little while. Oh, 16 watching, weird. But yeah, it was, you know, for quite a while there, it was hovering just underneath $5 a gallon. That was a pain. I think it's down to $3 and something now. But I know there's a lot of states in the lower 48 that share a similar gas price. You know, especially California. California is nuts. Anybody that lives in California, man, you got to be dedicated to live there. That doesn't sound like a place I would want to live. They kind of let that state go by the wayside. They're kind of letting Alaska go into the dumpster too. Their biggest cash crop up here is the tourists. If there wasn't any tourists coming up here, this place would fold up. And it would just be the regulars, and that would be it. There'd be just the basic jobs. There'd be just the basic grocery stores, you know, to handle the local people. But yeah, if it wasn't for the tourists, this whole state would be a complete disaster. So let's see, gas prices here at the Circle K. We're looking at $4.39 for regular gasoline. That's regular unleaded. And we're looking at a price of $3.99 for diesel. There's a Shell station over there. They don't count. They don't really like selling gas. Their price is $4.99, and that nobody buys gas there. Gas there has risen. Ohio, hey there, Ohio. Yeah, we're in Anchorage, Alaska, and of course it's gonna rain today. But we're just gonna cruise about a little bit, and then I'm probably gonna cut the stream here pretty shortly because I need to get home to my wife. Try to get this Mother's Day card in without her freaking out and like seeing it and act like it's a big surprise, because she probably thinks I'm not doing anything. I'm not gonna give her anything for Mother's Day. Here goes a homeless guy hogging up traffic over there. Yeah, everybody's gotta wait for him to go out and get a couple dollars or a bag of food. Now, a lot of times people will come up to these homeless that stand in the middle of the roads and they'll give them food. And if they like it, they'll eat it, and then they'll leave their garbage right in the middle of the road, which is unfortunate. because it kind of makes a mess and like makes the place look trashy. But these guys got it figured out to a science. You know, the best time of day to come out here. And if you were to just randomly try to get up in one of their spots, like this guy here, he'd get all pissed off at you and want to fight you. I've seen it happen. Other homeless come out here, and you know they have their particular spots that they like to hang out. But yeah, $4.39 for regular unleaded there at the Circle K. And that price varies all across town. It goes up and down. The Chevron down the road will be like $4.69 for the same fuel. I mean, in a lot of these places, they get their fuel out of the same dang bulk tank off the port. And there's not a whole lot of differences, as far as I know. You know, because when I was pulling fuel out of there, I was just hooking up to the unleaded gasoline. And I was going to different places with the same gas, and they were all different prices. So it's all an illusion. It's all an illusion. $3.19 and $3.65. I'd be happy with $3.19. I'd be happy with $3.65. Park up here on the right. It's called the Mayflower Circle Trailer Park. Somebody's got a garage sale going on. Very cool. Now you pull in, and then there should be a sign saying where the garage sale is. Oh, these people over here have a garage sale going on all the time, I think. Huh. They usually have tables and stuff set out in front of their place. Some people up here, they go to garage sales like when they first start up, and they actually buy stuff out of the garage sales that might be interesting, and they bring it to their own garage sale to attract more people to their garage sale. It's absolutely ridiculous. Hi, doggy. You're out here all by yourself. No, this is just... That's not yard sale stuff or garage sale stuff there. That's just stuff to throw away. Huh. So this is like spring cleanup type stuff here in Anchorage. Everybody's allowed to just bring their garbage out, whatever they have collected over the winter time, and set it out on the street, and somebody comes along and picks it all up and throws it in a big dumpster. That pile there, you got a bike frame. Sometimes you can find some good stuff. Now my son, that's where he got my Bowflex weights, was at a pile similar to this. He found them, and he went back with his skateboard twice because they're pretty heavy. They're about 55 pounds sitting in the carrier. And he put them on his skateboard and pushed them all the way home. You know, one at a time, and he never used them. I was like, don't ever throw these away. Oh, there's a rabbit, just a wild rabbit. The eagles will find you unless you run and hide. I never did see the garage sale. I don't know where it went. Maybe I missed a sign or something, but I didn't see any stuff for sale. I just saw a bunch of garbage at the end of a driveway. Wow. Bum bum be dum bum bum be dum bum. Alright, what's this? Hey, you got some cool stuff sitting in your trash pile. I'm not about to go grab somebody else's stuff right now, unless it's something I could really use, because I got enough stuff and I only have so much space for stuff. Wow. Why do these shopping carts keep showing up over here? They're like rotten peanut butter in it with bugs in it. Gross. Pothole. Go around the potholes. Okay guys, I'm gonna cut the stream here and head on to the house and go get the wife and see what the heck we want to do for the rest of our day. But I do appreciate everybody that dropped in the live stream. We are accepting postcards from all over the world. If you could drop us a postcard, our P.O. box is attached to the YouTube channel. We would like a postcard from, I'd like to try to get a postcard from every state in the country collected at some point, and then also from, you know, other countries, random countries from around the world. So I don't know who's listening right now, or if you've already sent postcards. I want to thank you because we do have some postcards in the collection already, and yeah, it's hopefully going to turn into a good thing. But yeah, at the end of every video, I'm always going to ask people if they can send us postcards. Just a nice way to stay connected with viewers and stuff like that. I'm going to fumble through some of the buttons here and get on out of here. I'll check the stream real quick. What are your viewpoints on your electric cars, and have you tried driving one? Otherwise, hybrids. I would never buy a hybrid car because there's so many problems with the new hybrids that are coming out right now. Those are the gas to electric cars. I haven't heard of a rock solid version of a hybrid yet that doesn't have a bunch of problems. They're all littered up. Like Jeep came out with a hybrid. That thing is a freaking disaster. They're going to stop making it. A lot of the manufacturers that came out with hybrids are going to completely stop making those cars because really nobody wants them. They're just one of those things. Now people want electric cars, and there is a market for those. Even up here in Alaska, there's a lot of electric cars that run around here. We got Tesla, we got the, I don't know who makes the Volt, but it's a little tiny thing. I've seen some of those running around. Audi's got their own version, and they're hard to tell the difference between. Some of them actually have speakers in the rear that try to make it sound like it's got an exhaust pipe, and some will actually have a little vapor cloud coming out of them to appear like they're an actual gas engine, but they're not. No, I'm not gonna say that. Looking good today. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm overly hydrated. I'm fasting today. About maybe 20 hours into a 65-hour fast. So I drink water. I drink a lot of water through my fast. If I start feeling hungry, I'll go chug back some water, and then I'll get all the way through the fast, no problem. That's my go-to. That's my go-to solution, is drinking water when I'm fasting. I always take my electrolytes in the morning and in the evening before bedtime, and it makes me sleep like a baby. A little bit of potassium in there, some good healthy salts, electrolytes. Yeah, everybody needs them. I take some magnesium supplements, some zinc supplements, fish oil supplements, and stuff like that when I'm fasting. It helps get me through the fast. D3s, that's another one I take as well. I don't really need to take, what is it, B12, because I'm eating, 98% meats, and I eat up in my eating window. That way I don't have to just constantly worry about nutrition. So I got plenty of nutrition that carries me from the beginning to the end of my fast. And then when I refeed again, I'm focused on nutrition type foods, but with meats and fats mainly. And so that has to work out pretty well. Let's see, Jay says big ones. I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, back to the electric cars. Like one of my aunts, she has a Tesla. She loves it. She absolutely loves it. But I think if you're going to live here in Alaska, if you own a home and you have a garage, that's the best way to do it. You got to park your car in the garage, get it plugged in. There's not a lot of recharging stations here in Alaska, so taking road trips really needs to be specific. So if you're going from like here to Kenai or here to Fairbanks, you're going to have to consider that. Fairbanks is quite a ways. I think I don't know if there's any recharging stations between here and Fairbanks. I mean, you could easily probably go to Google Maps, and they might be able to tell you where the recharging stations are. I'm not sure if that's an option yet on Google Maps, but I don't own an electric car. So far I wouldn't. If I had one living in a trailer home, I'd have to pay to get the charging bank set up, which is extra electrical. So it could cost me anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000 just to get that set up all by itself. Just to plug in a car that's going to be sucking electricity, off an already stressed grid. It's like, so why are we doing this? We're having a hard time, keeping the grids up, but we're trying to sell these cars to people in places that, summertime's coming. when everybody's got their AC turned on, and then they do these brownouts, and then you got all these electric cars plugged in. I don't know. I don't see a whole lot of sense behind it. It's kind of like the windmills. Yeah, postcards to Big John, P.O. Box 141791, Anchorage, Alaska 99514. I appreciate you there, Jill. I'm gonna bug on out of here. I'm overdue to shut this stream down anyways. It's an hour and a half. But yeah, God bless everybody. If you want any help learning how to lose weight or stuff like that, that's kind of what I talk about mainly on my channel. And then we do these just ride around chit chats, whatever we do. But yeah, God bless. And yeah, thank you, Felix. I'm gonna try to have a good day. But all right, take care, guys. Doop.